back, and as I promised before, we have a very special guest from Bannockburn, Justine Gatchik. Hi, Juz.
Hi, how you going?
Good. How are you? Long time no see. Actually, it was only last weekend.
Last week,
wasn't it?
yep.
Juz, thank you for coming in. We know you have to shoot off very quickly, so we'll get through this as quick as we can. Your season has been great. Your players are great. You are going to do great things in these finals, I presume.
I'm hoping, yes, that we can go a little bit further than the first round of finals.
I think you will. Yeah.
Actually, I think we will. We've got all of our senior sides sitting in the top 3, so we've all got a double chance at this stage, depending on today's results, I think.
Which is massive, Justine. I mean, when was the last time that Bannockburn had so many in the finals, looking at finals?
Well, we're pretty lucky this season. We've got everyone in finals from under 13s all the way through because we have quite a strong base of juniors. I can't tell you the last time that happened. I've only been at Bannockburn for 4 seasons, so I don't think that's happened since.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it has. No.
It may have happened earlier on than that, but I'm not too sure.
Just touching on the juniors, tell me a little bit about the juniors. I was discussing off air how Werribee have a buddy system.
Yeah.
You were saying you also have that, and I think that's just a massive thing. You've got huge numbers across the board from under 11s. We were talking about they have an under 11s side during midweek.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the buddy system.
Okay, so we have 2 under 11 sides. Like I said, we've got really large numbers for our juniors, and they're paired up with our under 17 girls, so we give our 17s a little bit more responsibility now. A few of those 17s are also playing in our senior grades, B grade, so it's good for them to get that experience with the young girls. In terms of our buddy system for everyone else, all of our senior players, and I consider A through to D senior players, we don't just say senior players is A grade. We all are buddied up. I think most of us have 2 buddies from under 13s all the way through to 17s. And we've had a couple of nights where we get together with them. But it's not a training thing. We don't go through basic skills and drills. We actually just have fun with those girls, and they come along and support our games, and we make sure we get to some of their games.
Yeah, I think that's really vital, and it makes, when you play a team like Bannockburn, you know, they have the crowd there, and that's one of the reasons why, because, you know, you've got your juniors that want to stick around and watch their buddies and that sort of stuff, and a crowd on the sideline when you're playing is really off-putting to the team, I can tell you that much. So that's really, really vital, and I think that's really good that you can get that going through your club.
And it just shows as well that you're here to stay for quite a few years, I think, with numbers like that through your juniors.
I think so, and that's something, when I took on the role of coach, I was really looking forward to developing our juniors. I mean, I've coached juniors for all 3 seasons previous to this one, and we've been quite successful as a junior club. It hasn't really extended into our seniors at this stage. A lot of the time, girls do leave to go elsewhere. I'm not sure why that is. So we're just trying to build a culture at the club where girls want to stick around, and this year it's been really good. I mean, our B grade side is sitting top of the ladder. And we're back on top. And it's a really young side. We do have 1 or 2 experienced people. I think there's only 2 that are 30 plus. The rest are, I think, under 24, with 3 under 17 girls in there. So trying to manage them and mentor them and just get them to stick around, because those girls are guns and they will progress up to A grade.
Well, you've got a few guns in A grade. Tell us a little bit about the new girls. Shannon Peach has had a fantastic, stellar season.
She has, yes.
Tell us a bit about the other girls.
We've got a squad of 10 this year in A grade. 3 players are from last year, so that's myself, Penny and Michelle. Both. So it's really our defensive end that has stayed the same. Shannon, we got pre-season. We went and had a session down at Aerodrome. And she works down at Aerodrome. So
that's where our Tuesday night is.
So we just asked
we need to go to the roller skating rings and the bowling club, right, Michelle?
Bit of a strange way to recruit a player, but asked her if she played netball. She had played. She'd played previously at Grovedale, and she came across. So she's been fantastic up until the last couple of weeks. She was leading goal scorer. But having said that, we also have Lauren Ford, who's come across to our side too. So potentially, if we had one or the other, those girls would be leading goal scorer. That's my opinion. No disregard to the other 2 girls that are up the top, but they do. They take it off each other. So if Shannon scores 40 goals, Lauren scores 20 goals, or vice versa.
And they're still high numbers, though, aren't they?
Yeah,
really, for a goaler attack and a goal shooter to still both have the high numbers is.
We very rarely play them together. That's a combination that we have tried a few times. It's not I wouldn't say it's our strongest combination because Shannon is a goal shooter, Lauren is a goal shooter. Bridget, now that you know Bridget's name,
yes, Bridget.
she's actually our goal attack. But we started the season with another new player, which was obviously Maggie Lind. Everyone knows who Maggie is. Spoke about her a few times. She started in our goal attack position, but we've moved her down into defence. Now, for someone of Maggie's calibre, she can stand up into any of those positions and do a really good job. She's actually a wing attack in the higher leagues.
Yeah. I think I'm hating your team even more,
Yeah.
Jazz, because you're so talented.
You've just spoken about the league play things. So first of all, tell me though, who is your starting 7? I do argue every week that I'm like, I hope she starts her starting 7, and you did tell me off air that you don't have a starting 7.
No, I don't.
So,
I
The
don't.
calibre of people
that's
like
right.
that, she doesn't
I
need
think
a
I now know
starting seven.
why.
It's hard. It's hard. How do you choose between Shannon, 6 foot something, and Lauren, 6 foot something? Like Shannon has probably been more consistent as the season's gone on. We haven't had Lauren for the entire time, so.
So does it depend on who you're coming up against then? Like, is that how you
every
pair
week.
it up?
Yeah.
Or?
Every week it changes depending on who we play.
So who's going to play against the big guns? Who's going to play against the likes of Melody Philpott and Ali Tubbs? That's what I want to know. I mean, they're very hard players to play against.
They are, and I don't think it will come as a surprise when I say this, but we played Werribee. We've only had the opportunity to play them once.
Yeah.
I started a 7 that I thought would be strong against them, and it backfired. I think we were taken by surprise with how strong they were. First quarter score, it was 18 goals to 5.
Yeah.
So it's a 13-goal difference.
Big catch up.
Yeah. That was with Lauren on the bench.
Yeah.
So I moved Shannon to goalkeeper and put Lauren in shooter, and we lost the entire game by 13 goals. I'm not saying that's how we'll start it against those girls, because I don't know what happens. I need to look at
And
how
you don't
the
know
game's
their
going.
strategy either, too.
No, of
like,
course.
No idea.
Their calibre of players too is remarkable, and Werribee's is much the same as you. Though they can mix it up, Jars, anywhere
definitely.
they want. So, so in that respect, it's going to be an interesting game against you guys and them, and we're all vying for that. We all think it's going to happen, we really do. But you know, as you say, today's game ultimately depends on when you get a second chance, because Thompson today, they actually play East Geelong and you guys play, who do you guys play?
Winch.
You play Winch. So it really depend on how much everyone wins by today.
We actually are set in the 3, so top 3 get the second chance. So we've had a second chance for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think.
Percentage-wise,
We can't switch. So that's not our
percentage-wise,
aim.
219 to 181. So the chances are you're going to finish in third. You still get the second chance,
we'll
maybe.
finish in third.
Yep.
That's locked in,
Second
I
or
would say.
So coming up into finals, you'll know who you're coming up against. It might depend, but
We'll be playing Thompson.
I love it.
There you go, there it is.
And are you signing on for next year?
Hey, what?
Maybe.
90-ish%.
I think she should.
Why wouldn't you?
I
Like,
know.
seriously,
I
why
think
would you get
We'll
someone
see.
rid of
We'll see.
Well, Jazz, good luck today. You'll have a win today, no doubt about it. We've got no doubt about that. Good luck in the finals. We're looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
And
I tipped you from the start, so don't let me down.
I know. You've been really good.
she still wants to know who your starting 7 is.
Yeah.
So thanks, Jazz.
So
I know
do
you
I.
have to rush off, and thanks for coming in, and good luck.
Thank